Skin and Bone, my first song was, with brown eyes, 5-year-old, and a desire to seize the world in a fist. In his karate lessons, he practiced katas and basics with dexterity. Front jack, side jack, turn. The oversized gi fell over his shoulder as if he had borrowed his clothes from a husky 10-year-old. He loved karate. But then I took him to a Sunday concert to listen to a soloist play violin. He sat at the edge of the seat watching a woman play a Paganini solo. At the end of the concert, he tugged at my shirt. "I want to play violin," he said. "Sorry, honey, but I can't afford karate and violin at the same time. You will have to choose." I chose violin. I didn't tell him how excited I was. Instead, I said, "Are you sure? That's a big commitment." I used violin cost me twice my monthly income, but I thought he'll be a soloist and will introduce me as his mother. The first time he played, it sounded like somebody had stepped on the cat's tail. He's just beginning, I reassured myself. His classes were in the middle of the afternoon, which meant I had to take time from work to board a series of connecting buses back and forth. My son serenaded me with his out-of-tune screeches on Mother's Day, birthdays, holidays. I bought strings and bid for repairs, while the image of my son as the greatest violinist on the surface of the earth kept growing in my head despite serious indications that he progressed at difficulty, at best. He practiced in the bathroom, sitting on the toilet. "What are you doing? It sounds great here, Mom." He enjoyed violin for the first 4 years. Teachers praised him and encouraged him. During his first year at the conservatory, a stricter teacher demanded 2 hours daily practice. My nagging over the ill treatment of the expensive instrument mutated to constant arguments with my then 10-year-old about how much time he needed to play. "I practice already." "Not long enough." "I want to play with my friends." The hyperactivity that had led him to take karate lessons and ride his bicycle down the stairs interfered with the need for stillness practice demanded. "You'll be a second fiddle all of your life if you don't practice," the teacher told him. I complained to the director, but brought my son back to classes anyway until one day he came out of the classroom earlier. "What happened?" The teacher cut my hair. My son had grown a 4-inch ponytail, and without consulting me, the teacher cut it off. "He'll grow back," I said, encouraging him to keep playing. I wasn't ready to give up the violin. "I won't play anymore," he said. "It's not just the hair. I don't want to practice 2 hours every day." But I didn't sell the violin. It remained in the closet inside a beat-up box until a year or so later, my husband and I made the move from Venezuela to Canada looking for a better life for our children. We sold everything except 34 boxes of books and the violin. My second son followed his brother's example. When the older boy went to college, the younger brother played the violin. I thought maybe this time I'll become the mother of a famous violinist. I wear beautiful floor-length gowns to his concerts. We dusted off the violin box. The new school in Oklahoma didn't have an orchestra program, so he joined the marching band. By grade 10, he dropped the violin for the French horn. The lure of the hunting scenes, I guess. Again, into the closet went the violin. We moved once more to California, where Kid 2 was about to start college. We downsized to fit our new, much smaller home in Los Angeles, and because we were done raising kids, we decided to sell the violin. My youngest tried anything to make a buck out of his instrument, but had no luck. You know what? I'm gonna trade the violin for a guitar, and so he did. When I visited him in college, he serenaded me with twangs of zeppelins on Stairways to Heaven on his guitar. My sons didn't become musicians. They did become disciplined young men with good working ethics, capable of making their own good decisions about what is important for them. The violin was there all along, holding my hopes for my beloved children, giving me a structure on which to base their education, a guiding light in times when I was lost and didn't know how to raise them. I'm not the mother of a famous violinist, but the proud mama of two wonderful men. Thank you.